Jay, first of all, just were you nervous before the game?
There's a little bit of like jitters, but I was very confident in the scheme that we had. The team, we did a great job preparing this week. So once that first snap came, I wasn't nervous anymore at all.
Do you have any family in the stands tonight?
I did.
How many people came in from California?
About 8 people.
Yeah.
Yes,
Mom
sir.
and Dad?
Mom, dad, brother, auntie, cousin, and then their kids. Yes, sir.
We'll go second row on the right to Christy.
What did it mean to you to come in, filling in and have such a great game to lead the team to a win?
It meant a lot. The team, they showed a lot of confidence in me throughout the week, so I didn't want to let those guys down. And first of all, I just want to thank God for even putting me here in this situation. Without him, I wouldn't be here. But it did mean a lot to me to get the win and show out in front of the fans.
We'll go first row on the left side to Mark and then Travis.
Jaylen, was there a particular play or moment where you sat there and kind of thought, oh, yeah, I could do this. This isn't a problem?
I mean, not really, but that first touchdown was a good one. It's one I'll never forget. That's my first college touchdown. So, but I've always been confident since the first snap to the last.
We'll go front row on the right side to Travis.
Jaylen, how much practice, first team reps do you feel like you got, and kind of when in the week did you know that the job was going to be yours?
Well, Max was still kind of undecided, so we both split and everything. So that was pretty much it. We just split throughout the whole week getting first team reps.
Yeah. And when did you know the job would ultimately be yours?
Probably like Thursday. Yeah.
Yeah. And was there a play that stood out to you as kind of the highlight, your favorite of the game?
I feel like throwing the touchdown to Jade Walker. Line did a great job, and he's my roommate, so that was just special for both of us. So I would say that one.
We'll go fifth row on the left side to Sam and then to Brent.
And Jaylen, tell me a little about your journey here, kind of what drew you here,
Mm-hmm.
and what's been your experience so far working with this team?
So, I came from transfer from Fresno State. Great coaches up there, loved it up there, but I saw the opportunity at Texas A&M. I loved everything about the school, and I love Coach Petrino, Coach Fisher, so that's something that drew me here, and I'm glad I made the transfer.
We'll go second row on the right side to Brent and then Cole.
So along those lines, a lot of times when a guy transfers, it's with the idea that, hey, I can compete for a starting job, but you knew there were a couple of guys ahead of you. So how did you go ahead and make that decision about A&M, even though Wegman and Johnson and even Marcel Reed were going to be here?
Yeah, all three of those guys are great quarterbacks, and we have a very strong quarterback room. And, I always bet on myself. So when the opportunity came, I couldn't buckle. I just had to be ready for it. And, watching those guys, learned a lot from what they did well. So, and the coaches just had me ready to go for today, too.
There was one play that kind of stood out where you had the awareness to get rid of the ball when you're about to get sacked and kept y'all in field goal range, and I think you kicked a 52-yarder. Could you just kind of take us through that? Yeah,
kind of like you said, we were in field goal range, so I didn't want to take a sack, to hurt the team. I wanted to make it an easier field goal for Randy, and he nailed it down, so that was good.
We'll go front row on the right side to Cole.
Jaylen, was there anyone on the team that kind of gave you a piece of advice right before you took the field for the first time?
Max Johnson, actually, he was talking to me throughout the whole game, or before the game, and he was giving me some very encouraging words, so I appreciate him for that.
Was there a moment that he brought you over to the sidelines and said, here's maybe what you've missed, here's what you should look at next time, one of those kind of situations?
So after every drive, we kind of talked to our guy on the sideline, and Max would throw his 2 cents in and everything, so it was kind of like all the coaches just kind of giving advice.
And then A&M is now bowl eligible after the performance tonight. Just what does it mean to you to be a part of that, and then now being able to get back to that next chapter for football?
It means a lot, but first and foremost, got to finish out this season, try to win out so we can get a better bowl game. But it does mean a lot that we're bowl eligible. I know it's something that we didn't get to accomplish here last year, so it means a lot.
We'll go third row on the left side and then back to TV row.
Jaylen, you mentioned that your teammates showed confidence in you earlier in the week. How did they do that? How did they go about kind of building that confidence up for the game?
Just hyping me up, saying, I know you got it 1-6, just putting in good practices and everything. And as practice went on, that confidence in the O-line, receivers, running backs, it started to grow more. And so they did a good job of not having any negative energy going into this week.
And then what did the defense do in-game for your confidence? They gave you a lot of short fields, a lot of big plays.
Oh, yeah.
What was that doing for you?
Oh, yeah, we get short field, makes it easier to score for our guys. So defense, they balled out, had 3-4 turnovers, so that definitely helps out. and they're a big part of the reason why we put up 50-plus points today.
We'll go back behind the lights on TV row to the right side and work our way across.
Jaylen, what was something you wanted to showcase for the A&M fans who maybe heard about you but hadn't seen your game, weren't familiar with your game? What was something maybe you kind of pride yourself on that you're going to say, hey, if anything else, I'm going to lay that out on the field?
I mean, really just play my game and show that I was a dual threat quarterback, not someone that can just run but also can throw the ball too. That's a big part of what I've been practicing on. It's off season, just getting bigger, stronger, and faster. So I wanted to put it on display here, and I feel like we did that as a team today.
We'll go to the middle of TV row and then to Daryl.
Jaylen, just still in the back. Does your family come to every game, or was it specific for this one, knowing you were going to start?
So they came to the Auburn game. It was my mom's birthday, that one. They came to the Alabama game, and my brother came to the South Carolina game.
So were they planning to come to this game already, or did
No.
it have to? How does that come into motion when you find out, 2 days before game day, that you're going to start?
Yeah, no, they when I told them I was starting, they dropped everything and got a flight. And I was like, "What, really?" So it was awesome. My mom had like a business opportunity, and she just left it and came to the game. She's like, "I can't miss it." So
We'll go one more on TV row to Daryl and then to the battalion.
Jaylen, way back here.
Yep.
How tough was it to just kind of buy your time? And I mean, it's middle of November, and you finally get a look. You said you believed in yourself the whole time, but you got to be able to get on the field, and that took a while.
yeah. I believe in God's timing, so it happened when it happened. But, my role at that time in the beginning of the season was just to encourage whoever quarterback was in, Connor or Max, encourage the receivers, running backs, the O-line. So that was kind of my job on the team. And then, obviously, starting the day, it went up a little bit.
We'll go second row on the left side to the battalion and then Travis.
Jaylen, y'all really played a consistent effort today from start to finish, something that really, maybe wasn't the case in previous games. Can you talk about if anything felt different about this one?
Going into halftime, just trying to keep the energy up at halftime and let them know, keep the pressure going on and don't let off the gas. So that's what I was the whole team, we were trying to establish at halftime.
We'll go front row on the right sid to Travis and then wrap things up with Olin.
Yeah, how much did you feel like the coaching staff tailored the game plan, the play calls to you and your skill set, and how much did that help you get comfortable and feel like you could succeed?
We had the plays in. We have plays in for every quarterback. So obviously this kind of, like you said, tailored towards me, and it made it easier first game. A lot of quick stuff, and then had some shots down the field and everything. So I feel like they did a great job calling the game, and everything we practiced, we ran today. So I was very comfortable running it.
We'll go front row on the left side to wrap it up with Olin.
Yeah, Jaylen, can you first of all tell us your mom and dad's name, and then secondly, what do you think what was going on up there in the stands with them when you ran in that first touchdown?
Yeah, so my mom's name is Jaylen Henderson. My dad's name is Jamie Henderson, and I already know they was going crazy in there. It's been long overdue, like someone else said, trying to get on the field. So it was just a great moment for my entire family, and it's a blessing just to be here and show out in front of the fans and everything.
All right, that's all we have. Thank you, Jaylen.
Yep. Thank you, guys.